Hi guys, welcome back to the inside room. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a super easy sugar skull Dia de los Muertos makeup tutorial for Halloween. Alright, let's get started. So first, I'm going to use my concealer and just to make myself a little bit lighter, avoiding the eye area. I'll apply a little bit more. And I'm just gonna really try to make myself as pale as possible. And you don't have to exactly, you can actually do this with just your foundation. You don't have to make yourself light. People have done it both ways, with like white face makeup on or just their natural foundation on. You do you, whatever makes you happy. We're going to draw the circle here around her eyes because that's going to be the part that's going to be like where our eyes used to be, right? And I'm just kind of following my dark circles. This way I stay outside of the lines. And so next I'm gonna put on my Wet n Wild paint pot in iridescent. So this is just gonna give my face a little bit of a sheen. I initially bought it because I thought that it was going to be white, but it just really just gave me a sheen. So I'm going to go ahead and put this guy on. Just to give me that sheen over my concealer. So next what I'm going to do is use my Hank and Henry to draw the triangle over my nose. Here we go. And it's you can kind of draw like an upside down heart. You can literally draw a perfect triangle. The lines don't have to be perfect. Think about it. A skull is not perfect by any means, right? It's like decomposed. However, so now we're going to shade it in. This Hank and Henry eyeliner is like the truth. I love this. Like, this is something I would buy again. I got it from my BoxyCharm, and I'm like, wow, like this is it. This is what I've been waiting for all my life. So next, I'm going to do the eyeshadow. Here we go. So the colors that I have decided to do are red and orange. Maybe some gold. I'm going to start with Terracotta from my Violet Voss Essentials palette. And the color is Terracotta, which is right here. Here we go. So I'm just going to put it on my eyelid like so. And just sweep it over my eyelid like that. Don't worry about making it perfect because you are going to black out the rest of your eyes, so it doesn't exactly have to be perfect, and if there's fallout, it is okay. Next, I'm going to go in with my Alamar eye palette, and I'm going to use Tropico, which is right here, to kind of intensify it a little bit more. and just kind of layer those colors on. And just make it more brighter. Just brighten it up. And you don't have to use orange. You can use whatever colors you want. I'm using orange because marigolds is one of the flowers that they use to bring to their families, to their tombstones. Yeah, so next I'm gonna go in with the Pure Festival eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to do the Hidden Desert right here. My daughter got into my eyeshadow palette, like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about him. And I'm just gonna go into my crease just to intensify it a little bit more, to intensify this look. And it does not have to be perfect, because you could literally take a Q-tip and just like carve out the perfect eyeshadow look that you're going for. I'm not gonna worry about this because I'm gonna black it out, so I just want to use it to intensify it. Right here, girl, right there. Okay, right there. Then just bring it down a little bit. So now that I've gotten orange, it looks a little messy, but just watch. It's gonna look so much better once I add the black eyeshadow. So now I'm gonna go with my essentials again and go in with the color black. And I'm gonna just go to town on my eyes. And just kind of pat the black eyeshadow right, like I would just pat it on. So you just pat, 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 pat. I'll just pat it on. And just pat it on right over. I would use a smaller brush to be more precise if you want to. I don't care. And then I'm going to go back in with my handy dandy Hank and Henry Stick With It eyeliner, and I'm going to make a more precise circle around my eyes. And then just start to fill it in. Did you guys like that look? And then you can be totally super precise of where you want your eyeshadow look to start. Like that. See? Look at that. And so then just fill in the rest. Excuse the noise. Downtown Seattle, weekday. It's just not going to be quiet. Just people living their lives. Shuffling to work. But not before stopping at Starbucks to get their fix. I do not by any means have a steady hand at all. Boom, girl. Boom, look what you did. Okay? Look what you did. Good job. Okay, so next what we're going to do is the mouth. All right, here we go. And for that, I'm going to use my Almay Intense Color in the color Charcoal. Here we go, yo. So just start by making a line straight up and then straight up. You can make a cool curve up. We won't be doing all of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna find my cheekbone and just make a dot, and then from there up, there, up, and then I'm just gonna draw a line straight down. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So then I'm gonna take my brush that already has black eyeshadow on it, and I'm going to just kind of like shade it down a little bit. Like shade it down, shade it down, shade it down. And then same thing, take that and shade it down, like I'm gonna take my Hank and Henry and go over that line as well. So then I'm gonna take and draw some teeth. Just flick it. See? Super easy. And now I'm gonna do it to my mouth. I am going to reapply a little bit of this Wet n Wild. I'm going to reapply it over my forehead. we're going to use our hand and we're just going to bring a little bit of it down. Down the nose. A little bit right there. I'm going to take some of this Pretty Vulgar, some translucent powder, setting powder to be exact. I got this from Stephanie. Just dust myself, just dust a little bit. I would actually recommend, normally when I've done this, I've actually done it right after I got done doing my eyes and nose and before I did my mouth. Just kind of buff your face with it, but it's okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take glitter palette, and this is the Bright Vibes, and I am going to just rub my finger and just put it right onto my eyelid, like so. Just to give it a little extra. I'm going to go back into my Violet Voss Essentials palette, and I'm going to go in with the gold, and I am going to just kind of outline really quickly and just go in under your eyes just a little bit like that. Right at your bottom lash. The top of it. Sweep it right over and sweep it right under. Like so. Just pat, pat, pat. Just pat it right in, girl. Just pat it right in there, okay? Just pat, pat, pat. And then I'm going to take the brush that I used my eyeshadow on. I'm going to mattify my eyes right here. And I'm just taking a little bit of my black eyeshadow and just mattifying my eyes. So just take some of that sheen away from the liner. And again, I would pat this in. Pat, like, you know, like push it in. Then I'm going to take whatever is left over here, and I'm going to just dust with my leftover shadow. I'm just going to go over the lines. So next I'm going to go back in with my Violet Voss Essentials, and I'm going to go back in with that orange terracotta, and I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to dust the inside of my mouth like this. Like just smudge it, you know, just smudge your lips with it. Going to go in with the gold and just go in between like they were teeth. It's coming along, y'all. So next I'm going to do a little bit of like decorations around the eye. Like that, see? Then I'm going to draw just little lines on my forehead. And then just draw like little, almost like little petals, like so. See? And then I'm going to draw some more down here. And then I'm going to draw the same on the other side. Like that. There you go. See, super easy. You could draw a cross in the center, a heart in the center, whatever your heart desires. So next we're going to curl our eyelashes. Cause girl, we are almost done. Last minute, I have decided to add like these little flowers, kinda. They're not perfect. I like it the way it is. Yeah, this is it. This is the final look. I hope you guys like it. Easy Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, sugar skull, makeup tutorial. So some of the things that I ended up doing, I threw on some eyelashes. They're holding on for their dear life. I went over some of the lines with my eyeliner, added a little more gold in the teeth, but pretty much this is it. And I threw on the flowers from the dollar store. I used some clips to keep them together. Yeah, so let me know what you think, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have. Comment down below, share, like, and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye! And it doesn't have to be perfect. What I'm gonna do next is I'm going to draw, and then I'm going to draw I'm going to do just little decorations, just little dots around my eyes. Bye.